me, oh my. Hello, my lovely squirrels. We have some coming. I actually hit the button a little bit early today. Oh, the sweater's falling off. You know who I haven't seen in the longest? The lady that made me this, Miss Jeanette Maxwell. Where's my net? Hey, Laura Lee. How you be? Let me find us today. I got to find myself. Okay. And Miss Dora Beth is here. Woo! You were waiting? You were waiting by the door. I was just wondering where Miss Jeanette Maxwell has been. And you know, a lot of people, when I go back and look, I think, and she gave me this lovely sweater that I keep in yonder in my comfy chair. Hey, Miss Jaxie May. Trisha R., Regina Reed, I'm so glad to see you again. And Mr. AJ. Yes, I had to find you, but when I found you, I had to subscribe, of course. Now you got to do some videos of you crocheting. I should talk. I need to do some myself. And there's Miss Brenda, the newbie crocheter. Oh, thank you, Jaxie May. Drinking tea or coffee. And there's Cindy, the crocheter. Hey, darling, you came one time and I totally missed you. I'm so sorry. Sarah's little corner of the crochet world is here. Brenda says, am I feeling all better? I feel lots better today. Thank you so much. And there's Miss Ursula. Woohoo! It's not even Saturday or Sunday yet. I'm so glad. So glad you're here. So glad everybody's here. But I am missing some folks. Like I said, the lady that made me this. Oh, thank you, Miss Ursula, for those lovely czars. I wish I could have given Miss Linda more, but oh my mercies, I have overspent this month. Hey, Quilty, Linda. And let's see, Crochet at My House. Miss Charlotte is in the house, and Miss Tammy Tyford. Suzanne Stalkup is here. And Lord Lee said her family was here for my last 2 lives. Oh, okay. For my last lives, your family was with you, so you had to hang out with the family. Well, that's great. Not that you missed us, but you know, it's always good when you can see family. Miss Becky Bramlett, if I didn't say, oh my mercies, I'm already forgetting who I said howdy to and who I hadn't. Yeah, AJ said, yep, and a yarn tour. Yeah, that would be fabulous. And Regina saying, so glad to see me again. So glad to see you. And Sabrina Maladus is here. What? If y'all have never seen Sabrina, you got to check her out. And she has been, I think she did, Sabrina, did you do one of David's patterns? Or did I misunderstand that? There's my Dana, my Triple C, and Miss Doorbell's telling folks how to do. There's Christy. Christy, you are here, honey. I can see you somehow. Let me make you a mod again. Now, you should be blue. Miss Christy, we couldn't see her last time. Well, you know why? She was in jail. When I checked, Christy, you were in with the blocked folks. And people that are blocked are none other than trolls. How that happened, I don't know, except when I put my phone down here, I'm going to have to stop doing that. So when I lean over, you know, I timed out Miss Karen. Oh my gosh, I've been timing out my buddies and putting my folks in the block jail. That ain't good. But anyway, we got you now. That's important. Thank you for letting us know. Anytime something weird like that, Yes, you did, and you'll make another 2 for David. That's great, Sabrina. That is wonderful. Folks telling everybody hello. Leanne's craft room is here, and she's saying good morning, cause she's on the next day over down in Australia, in the land down under. Jaxie's saying Miss Wood. Regina said she had to set her alarm. That's what I do. Madonna's here and Crochet Nana, aka Michelle. Howdy do. I'm looking here and looking there. Bonnie got knits. You won a while ago, didn't you, over at Linda's? That was great. And Diana Apple, Susan Burke. So good to see you all. And there's my Julie. My Miss Julie. I got her names in the wrong order a while ago. I don't know how I did that. Ursula said, yeah, I caught her awake for sure. Joyce Campbell's here. She says she's lurking in the background. Anyway, folks, telling everybody howdy do. Madonna put up Jaxie's link, which is lovely. And Lori Armstrong is here. And thank you, Lori, for let me know when the next Hook and Stitch Live is with, I had the Happy Mail today from Kim, the Crafty Nomad, and Hook and Stitch Live is the name of their little podcast that she and Crochet Creations by Christy do together. And Lori Armstrong told me the next one is going to be, did you say the 24th of April, I'm thinking? And she also said Kim is not going to be on live for the next little while on Fridays because of maybe some dental work, I think. Oh no, Lori, you're in bed. Second dose of COVID vaccine has you feeling like you've been beat up. Oh no, we'll be praying for you. Y'all pray for me. I'm going tomorrow to get my first vaccination. Yay. I just went by the doctor just yesterday to see, and they're like saying, well, it'll be after April sometime, 7th or after that. And then it wasn't, I'd been home not long at all. And they called and said, we have open, it was a recording thing. And I just jumped on that right quick. Hey, Katrina's Crochet World. And hey, Sissy, she's here with a blue heart. And red is her favorite color. I hope that don't mean you sad. You can't be sad, Sissy. Oh, Jaxie's saying, Christy, we seated you. If y'all wonder about that, that's from Joe. I call him Sweet Butted Joe. He's always saying, Lord, I seated you, and this and that. And pantses and all kinds of crazy. We love him. There's our Dina. Dina's yo-yos. I'm doing great, Dina. Much better. And y'all have been praying overtime because even my legs and feet are much better today. I haven't groaned and grunted and walked nearly as weird as I have been. So it's been much better. And I see that Miss V is with us. Steals the show, Crochet and Chef. So woohoo! Yay to all of you. So tickled. And Debbie loves yarn. She said, I win the most giveaways. I know. I got to quit entering, y'all. It's a thing. It's an addiction too. There's Bonnie saying, Ursula, hope you aren't mad at me. You know Ursula would be mad at you because she won. No, I think Linda got lots of donations, though. What a great way to do it. That's a good thing. And, she puts the money in, I'm sure, like a lot of us would do, spending it on yarn to show you guys or, whatever is needed for the channel, equipment or whatever. Cindy, what you saying oops about, honey? Did you do a typo or something? Christy said she was arrested and didn't even get her rights read to her, LOL. That's the only thing I could figure out is that I leaned over this phone and blocked you. Oh my gosh. There's that sweet Elizabeth Aaron. She's listening while at work. That's the sweetest child. Though so many, y'all all are. I got the best girl squad ever. And Veronica's reminding you about Blingo this Sunday. I know it's only hump day, Wednesday, but don't forget to send V your 6 numbers. 6 numbers between 1 and 60. I have to get my numbers right because now we're playing Dream Go with Miss Jeannie. I solved the mystery, Leanne. I went there and looked. I didn't I guess you were saying oops that I did that, Cindy. Yeah, I'm crazy. Trisha R says, how's everybody doing? I hope you all are feeling well. I hate that Lori's not, but I hope that's very short-lived. Glad to have Miss Katrina with us and Miss Poppy's with us. Crazy Poppy lady. How you doing on all those millions of poppies you making? Oh, me. Josh Chapman says hello to everybody. There's Susan Wallen or Suzanne Wallen. She reminded me I have 2 Suzannes, which I know. That Suzanne is in Sweden, am I right? And the other one is in the States, Susan Stalkup, and they do spell their names differently. Suzanne Wallens is with an S, and Miss Stalkups is with a Z. I'll get it right, but at least I know I got 2 of you today, and hopefully I'm reading the right one. I'm glad y'all are talking amongst yourselves. Bonnie said, yep, Dee, and phone internet wouldn't let you type fast enough, Bonnie. Well, at least on that one, you were the one pulled out of the grand prize, right? Pulled out of the bucket. She went and got a bigger container. I think it might have been a small trash can or something. Let me make sure I got everybody. Miss Crochet Nana Michelle says she's worked on every whip she has. There's no way I could. But like I said, truthfully, some have to be UFOs, right? But she said she's worked on every whip she has for 2 hours apiece on each today. It's so nice to have so much crochet time. She's off work for a crochetcation, she called it. Not used to having all the time off. I wish I could, Dora Beth. I can't. I keep my feet up when I'm not here. That's why I can only do like short lives, but maybe I'll do some in there from my comfy chair sometime, and maybe could do some longer ones. Miss Pat Dancer's in the house. Hey, honey. Let me get through everybody. And Ursula says rooibos tea in her cup and making a poncho. Thank you. I didn't even get time to ask y'all that, but y'all know those are the first 2 questions. And let me get to my tea. Let me be quiet long enough to take a sip. I have mango magic today. Everybody, cheers. No, I was worried it would burn me, but it's just the right temperature. Just the right temperature. I would love to make a poncho, Miss Ursula. That's another thing on my list of to-dos. You know, I've been wanting to make one, that bod pattern that Dana's made a bunch of. And I've looked at the tutorial, even started it with the green yarn that I did, the wool that Sissy gave me that I did the tam out of. But that yarn didn't want to be that. So I think I'm going to have to use the, what is it, Shaw and a Ball or Shaw and a Cake. Laura Lee says she's scared to death to get the vaccine. Vaccine always kicks kicks in her lupus. Oh, and you get so sick. So some of y'all must be buffering because I see Katrina saying no buffering. Oh, law, I hope y'all aren't. It's been yucky and rainy here today, but it's not really windy or anything. And I've had uninterrupted, as far as I know, the internet's doing okay, I hope. And Navy Freck AJ's telling my sissy howdy do. They have something in common since her son's in the Navy. And it's just so good to have a feller in with us. And I mean, I know we got David and we have Zach and we have Cammie. They don't always make it over here. AJ's been right regular and I'm so tickled. When I say AJ, he's got his name in his channel now, so you know it. My sweet Pat Dancer says, hey to all she's missed. She's late. That's okay, Miss Pat. I was actually a couple minutes early today, but Miss Laura Lee was at the door. There's David. He got distracted writing up a pattern, he said. Sabrina's here, David. Elizabeth Aaron saying something. I'm going to try to get to you, honey. Nana Michelle says, same to Laura Lee, and she's allergic to so much stuff. She can't do the regular flu shot, so you may pass on the other one, afraid to take the chance. Oh, no. It does look like I'm buffering. Anybody else buffering? I'm buffering on my phone. Oh, no. Regina said she hasn't found a giveaway yet since she's been back. Oh, does anybody know? Some of y'all have giveaways going on. If you have, yes, we do love Sabrina, David. If you have, hey, Monda, hey, honey, I haven't got to everybody yet, but I see some folks over there. Y'all know how I do. I start over here and then y'all are going over there and I get so behind. But yeah, when they cause, if a vaccination causes your other conditions you have to worsen, that's terrible. Now I forgot what I was going to say. It's gone. Oh, giveaways. Yeah, some of y'all have. I think Steals a Show Crochet and Chefs. Yeah, she says she's got one. There's the link for her. So if y'all know of any other giveaways. Dana says she has 2 giveaways in her last 2 videos. When I say Dana, that's Creatively Created Crochet, Triple C. So there's a couple of them for you. And other folks will tell you. Erin Elizabeth says, hi, V. Hope you're having a great day. Love you. And Silver Fox is here. Yay. And Laura Lee says she's addicted to giveaways. She keeps telling herself to quit. And then you sign right up. Just, that's me, Laura Lee. And I feel when I get these winning jags, I don't always, but when I do, it looks kind of bad. It's like, oh my gosh, crotchety Mary Ann is here. Hey, honey. Leanne says, please hit the thumbs. Yeah, we got 53 in the house, but only 35 thumbs. We sure could use some help with that. Appreciate Miss Leanne. I appreciate that so much. And Yarny Zebras saying thumbs too, please. She's got her herd of zebras there. Madonna says, good evening, Silver Fox. I imagine she's told quite a few of you howdy do. How's Miss Madonna doing? She'll say, I'm fine, damn it. Suzanne Wallen says, yes, Sweden. Can you believe it? I actually remembered something. And Madonna said, please, for the love of beer, hit the damn like button. It's coming up a little bit. It's coming up a little bit. Lori says she's just over 24 hours from the shot. She's sure she'll feel better soon. You know, I was weird about getting just the regular flu shots. I'm sure I've told y'all this before, because I got a terrible case of the flu. The first time I ever took a flu shot, but you know, they're not injected in live viruses. And that's what my my well, both my daughters are smart, but my PhD, the one that's a professor at in Florida Gulf Coast University, said, "Mama, they're not injecting live viruses." I said, "Okay." Sissy says Teresa Patton in the last 2 weeks she's crocheted 12 blue hats, 2 blue messy bun beanies, and 3 neck warmers. Even she had a terrible stomach bug, y'all. I was worried about my sissy because we usually, at least say howdy do once in a while, but I was trying to check on her and she wasn't getting back to me. Sissy, I was about to drive down there. Probably should have. Susan Romanelli says hi from Kansas. It's a beautiful day. She's here drinking ginger ale and working on poopy ducks. What? Pot roast in the oven. Poopy ducks? What's that? I probably read that wrong, but that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth Aaron says, Ursula, I'm glad you're here. Yes, we are. I said, here. And Madonna said, I said, please. And she said it again. We still aren't caught up. We have 53 here and just 44. So hope folks will keep working on that. And Miss Ursula said, GrannyDee, the secret is to alternate. One live here and one in the comfy. Well, yeah, Ursula, I don't mind coming in here and I can do an hour. And an hour is really long enough for me anyway. And then I have folks going on after me. So I don't like I got this all decorated just like I want it. God forbid y'all see anything out here. I got to get this mess cleaned up. But I don't feel... I'd just rather be here, but I know what you mean. What I need to do is get me a recliner in here. A small one, maybe. Crochet at My House, Charlotte says she's working on the background of an advent calendar. That sounds cool. Sounds cool. Bonnie says, what a pretty cup. Thank you. Yeah, this is one I got off I guess Amazon. I can't remember. It's got initials W and E on the bottom of it. And then it's got the silicone lid, and it also has a ceramic top while you're steeping it. I love it. But did y'all see that mug I got today from Miss Kim, the Crafty Nomad? And then the crazy squirrel lady that I got the other day from Julie. That was cute. So maybe I'll need to come in here with coffee sometime. There's my sweet yarn addict with Karen. Hey, honey, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to time you out. My belly did it, or my boobs. I had you on my lap. Poor, at least I didn't put you in totally block you like I did Christy. Nobody could see her the whole last live. Susan Burke says she has Imagine Dragon Refresher from Starbucks and working on a cardigan. Imagine Dragon Refresher from Starbucks. I've never heard of that. Debbie Graybert's not feeling well. She had a headache and is going to take a cat nap. Have a wonderful day. I'm sure I've missed her, but I hope you feel better, Debbie. We'll be praying for you. Let's see. And Crochet Nana Michelle said, hope you all feel better. Or hope you feel better, Debbie Graybert. Miss Monda said, good evening, everyone. Hey, sweet Monda. And thank you for the tea. Miss Tricia, Mama Swift, she usually is my tea hookup. Oh my gosh, Kate's here. Miss Bitchin' Stitches. Hey, Kate. So glad you. Hey. Hey, Kate. Hey, Gina, Knitting Turnpike. Hey, everybody. I'm so tickled. I'm like Minnie Pearl. I'm so proud to be here, and I'm so proud y'all are here. And David's here. He said, oh, I told you that. He got distracted writing up a pattern. I said that a long time ago. Just shows you how far behind I am right here. Y'all know I'll give up after a while and have to go there and then miss everything in the middle, and y'all have to come back and tell me. Sissy said she made her best friend Sylvia that Bag a Day poncho. That's number 483. That's the one I want to do. You did it in pink kaboo, and it looks so good on her. I bet it does. Sylvia is the sweetest. And Triple C says, hey, GrannyDee. Joe say, hey, Granny Loud. He's driving. We're headed to their son's first track meet. I'm so tickled y'all have wheels now, and I know you are. No, you are. Dina said, Debbie, feel better. Enjoy your nap. And do you want to be on the prayer list? Let's see. Miss Karen's telling lots of folks howdy do. Suzanne Wallen said no buffering for her, but I saw it on my right here. But maybe it wasn't for y'all. I'm seeing it again on my phone. Jaxie May says March drawing tonight when she gets off work, so you still have time to send her pics of your blue hats. And doggone it, I forgot to do that. I do have a few that I've cranked up, but I'll get on it for next month, Miss Jaxie. And thank you so much for the sweet prizes you sent. That was so sweet. Gina says hi to me and everybody. She's working and lurking. Hope we're all well. Yes, Dean, I did get your email. I'm behind on getting stuff on the prayer list because I have been... just because I've been sorry, number one, and number two, I've been trying to keep up. I usually do it on my Chromebook, and I'm on Dana Triple C. If y'all need playlist partners, she's already got us set up for the next couple weeks. But if you need somebody to, you need help with watch time, Dana Triple C, Dana Creatively Created Crochet. She's got a thing whereby she does that, and maybe you can get... oh, my lights about had it, hadn't they? Maybe you can get on the wait list, or maybe she can go, if there's a couple of you that sign up, she can go ahead and pair you with somebody. Don't listen to me talking. I don't know. You could just ask Dana. I'm not going to say what she can do, but I know that I'm doing that. So I've been running people on mine, but I will get the folks on the prayer list that need to be on there. I should have brought those names in here. I'm so sorry, y'all. David goes live right after me today. That's a new thing that we've started. Or that David started. He does Topic Tuesdays at 2 bells Eastern, obviously on Tuesday. And then he says he's live at 6 immediately after this party. I don't know how much of a party this is, David, but yeah. Becky Bramlett says she's taking a whip apart and she's got Pepsi in her cup. I love Pepsi. She says, and it's freezing her to death. What, drinking Pepsi? And she's starting a granny square Afghan. And Sarah's Little Corner of the Crochet World says she has a giveaway ending today. So check all these folks out. Dora Beth says she's going to be setting up her giveaway tonight for her 2K. Yay for Dora Beth's 2K. Woohoo. And Gina says she's got to give away 5 winners to be chosen this Saturday. And Madonna's putting folks' links up. There's Miss Jeanette, DOY, and she went live a while ago, which was a treat. And I'm going to go ahead. Sorry. I'll never get caught up if I don't. Nana Michelle said she ran me for 24 hours yesterday. With Michael and Auntie Mama also. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anytime y'all can run me or any of these folks that have channels. We are very appreciative. So I know I missed probably lots of you and what you said. So please come back and tell me again. And I do have some trivia for us today if you're interested. Kate said everything is regular just for an IV antibiotic. Bless your heart. Kate has a time, bitch and stitches. Lots of us do, but. And Miss Christie said she's working on another lightweight lacy summer top. Denine's here and Cellar Dweller. And folks, if I missed you, please come back and tell me. Hey, Mimi. Good to see you. Look, there's Tracy. I love Loopy. Thank you so much for my happy mail. My birthday mail, Miss Tracy. That was so sweet. And all of you. And nobody had to send me a thing, just your warm wishes and being here. Kelly's here. Hey, honey. What in a ham sandwich you doing? Hey, Miss Pat, Sparkles Hope Chest. Howdy do, howdy do. Well, let me show you a little bit of fiber. Show you a couple whips. This one's hardly started, but I love to show y'all this gorgeous yarn. This is some beautiful yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I love this. It's Yarn Bee Katarina, and it's called Sunday Promenade. And there's 295 yards in this little skein. And it is so soft and squishy. And they have several beautiful colorways. Look, 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 look. Again, this one's called, what I say, Sunday Promenade. And let me read you the deets on it. This, is the little shawl I have done. I've started it a million times. I haven't finished a million of them. But this is starts at the neck. This is the back, and it just has a little bit of open lace work down the spine. Very, very easy. I think I'm sure I put the pattern on my About tab. So if you're interested, it's there. And this is 90% acrylic, 10 nylon. I told you 295 yards. That's 270 meters. And it takes an H hook, which I don't pay attention to half the time. I use whatever I want to. And size 6 or 4 millimeter needles. But I think it's just beautiful. And I'm sure I've shown it to you before. But, Whip Wednesday and all that. Christy said, hello, honey bunny. That makes me think of JoJo. And y'all know this cape that I should be finished with, the one with the ruffle. Oh, here goes my phone. I hope I didn't time anybody out or put them in the jailhouse. This is Hellspun, y'all. Look at the little ruffle. I am getting a little more length on it. So it's just to be a capelet, one around the shoulders, open in the front, like so. A little hard to show you when I've got this lovely sweater on by Miss Jeanette Maxwell. Have y'all seen Jeanette Maxwell anywhere? Now that I thought about her, I thought, where has Jeanette been? I can't remember the last time I saw her. I hope she's okay. But it's about to be long enough. I was going to try to use up all of this, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm still working on that baby blanket for little Miss Quinn Rose, Mama Swift's baby. And I said it was Monda's baby the other day. Oh my gosh. Hey, Freaky Geek. Good to see you. You love this. Yeah, and Regina. Not Regina. Jeanette Maxwell made it. She's the one if I didn't say her name right. She's the one I've been wondering where she's been. And this is the flowers yarn. You know, Miss Christy, Crochet Creations by Christy. She's the one that has been having, she comes on at 10 o'clock Eastern on Sundays. And then we go to Miss Jeanette's DOI. She has her live at 11. But Christy's been having us, she does, you know, the little, several of the Outlander inspired things, but this one was to go with the novelty yarn. This is the Flowers Premier Just Yarn. Flowers. Hey, Charlie Berry, if I didn't say. You don't understand sports ball, David. I missed what David said. I'll have to go back and look. But I don't understand any kind of sports. But anyway, I love this yarn. And Miss She's Got Yarn said that she, you know, I found flowers yarn one time at the Dollar Tree. And I got 2 or 3, you know, whatever they had. Well, I didn't take it all. I wish now I kind of would have. Because that's the only time I've seen it. And they had about 6 to 8 colors. 2 of them I didn't care for too much. I showed them all to y'all when I got them. But anyway, I love this stuff. And this green is called Meadow. But what I was going to do was just do color blocks. So I'm almost out. This much more of this. And then I'm going to do, I think, pink. After that, there's a pink and then a peach. I think one's bouquet and the other's carnation. But I love this stuff. Now, a lot of people have fussed and said it comes apart like where the little flowers are like joins. But I don't know. Knitting it has been fine. And just one more I'll show you. I've shown y'all this a million times, but I love it so much. Y'all know this yarn that we never had at our Michael's, but you folks in Canada did. And of course, I didn't find it till after. Hey, Sandy left is right. Woohoo! She says, hey, Madonna, my superior. Hey, Miss Edna. And Starla. How you be? Your doc ordered an urgent MRI and lumbar puncture. Your nausea, etc., are complications from your head injury last month. Oh my gosh. Honey. Well, we will be praying for you. Praying for you are already on our list, but we'll do extra prayers for you, Starla. I'm so sorry. Hey, Sandra, I'm so sorry I've missed you. So sorry, so sorry. If I've missed anybody else, please highlight it, mods, or type it in all caps or whatever. Crotchety Clogger said she ain't watched today's video yet, but she will at Granny Crafter. Yeah, I've got to get caught up with Miss Edna's. And y'all know this one is called Rose Pottery. But if you want to find this, you can find this what's the name of it? Shapias, or however you say it. It looks like sheep cheese. Their Wanderlust yarn is the same thing, but it doesn't have near the yardage. This one has 507 yards. And I think the Shapias has like 250. And I'm just doing a rectangular wrap. This is just the length of it, I guess. And then I'm just going to do a big long piece, the rectangular wrap. But isn't that gorgeous? This is what Karen used. And you know it's mouse stitch. Yarn Addict Karen made her mom a sweater out of this. And I bet it was gorgeous. And she probably had pictures of it. And I just don't remember. Shapias, I did, David. Well, that's the way Whisper Barb told me to say it. Now, Jaxie says it a little bit different, but it don't matter as long as we know what we're talking about. Thank you, Miss Christy. It's just finishing stuff up, and I have got to get back to that baby, little Quinn Rose's baby blanket. And y'all know I started a granny square blanket 100 years ago for my cousin's little baby, Junie Mae, that I have yet to see, and I bet she's 6 months if she's a day. Well, what do you say that we have a little trivia? Tammy, hey Tammy. Who else have I missed? Yes, it's a Dutch name, and Whisper is Dutch. That's what I figured, David. But it's a little... Barbara told me in a way that Barbara did say that... So probably the way that Jaxie says is a sound that the Dutch people have that we have a real hard time, or would have a hard time with. But it's close. Hey, got you hooked. Starla, put you on. Yeah, she's on there, but we'll put her on there for extra prayers. And Edna said another birthday, another 6-year-old great-grandson. A lot this month, she said. It's just so good to see you all. We have 61 in the house. We're still a little behind in thumbs. Okay. Now, I know that most of y'all are crocheters and some of you knit too, but I've run out of crochet trivia. But a lot of these have to do with just yarn, so I think you're going to know these anyway. Thank you, Miss Regina. Okay, here we go. Number 1, there are several types of yarn used in knitting, also in crochet. The biggest and bulkiest yarns are called bulky or super bulky. The lightest and finest yarns are baby, and it says sport yarns. And that's not the finest, but it does say, and the very thin thread-like yarns used to make lace. So lace weight is the thinnest. Between the two extremes, so between super bulky and lace weight, it says there's a yarn that's a moderate weight, easy to use and easy to find. We call it a 4-weight lots of times. I love some of these answers. This is what is it called? Is it number 1, mediocre? Is it number 2, worsted or Aran? Is it number 3, sweater weight? Is it number 4, sport plus? You not into the trivia, Miss Edna? I'm sorry, honey, but you can still talk to folks in here. Y'all could just carry on. Cellar Dweller said shapies in Dutch means little boats. How cool. No, fingering is the lace weight is the thinnest, and then fingering. So I think most of you are putting up number 2. You need to refresh. Miss Marianne says. Cellar Dweller says worsted. Dina's putting up the prayers. So if y'all will take a look at that. And I promise I'll get them caught up. And Starla says number 2 also. Double knit DK is a number 3. That's not on here though. So out of what we got here, yes, I think number 2, worsted. It says worsted or Aran, and I think Aran weight's just a little bit thicker than a number 4. Leanne saying, hi there, Knitting Turnpike. How are you? That's Miss Gina. Okay, so we'll pick worsted. Number 2, the lightest and thinnest weight of yarn, and it's not. The lightest and thinnest is lace weight, so this is the next weight. It's often used for newborn layettes, which I don't think is right either. Most of the time we use 3s or DKs for that, but it does say it's often used for socks. So this is what somebody just said they thought was the thinnest, but it's the next one. So lace weight is 0. So in other words, they're asking what's the number the yarn that has a number 1, the sock weight yarn? Is it number 1, stringing, number 2, fingering, number 3, shoelace, number 4, twine type? I love some of these answers. If y'all have ever played Kahoot with Joe and Dana, or if you've ever played it anywhere, that people make up those games, and boy, they have some that are really crazy answers. I see number 2s again. And if you go to Miss Reggie's J-Hook Crochet, her Yarniversity, you've learned a lot about a lot of stuff, but about yarn and yarn weights. Yep, I think it's number 2 also. Fingering. Now, this is hilarious. The answer choices. There's quite a few that are. Yarn is usually not sold in balls, much to the dismay of kitties everywhere. It's sold as loosely coiled ropes or in wrapped oblongs. These units of yarn are known as number 1, shanks and skins. Number 2, wraps and blongs, blongs. Number 3, nooses and cabooses. Or number 4, hanks and skeins. Freaky says, any live we meet up in is a good live, or a great live. Amen to that. But I'm so glad you're here. So glad you chose to come hang out with Granny. Susan's back. Susan Burke is back. And Amanda Brotherton. Howdy do. Hope Kate's still here. I didn't get to say much to Miss Kate. If y'all don't know Bitch and Stitches, you need to get over there. And a lot of good folk here to check each other out. And Julie said she's on team nooses and cabooses. That's how your yarn table looks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of 4s, of course. Hanks and skeins, which some people say skeins. Skeins, whatever you say. Hey, do y'all ever watch The Drunken Knitter? I love that gal, and she used to say some kind of weird thing between skeins and skeins, like scans, but it was weird. Now she tries to say it, like either skeins or skeins, but I used to get so tickled at her. The Drunken Knitter. She got a little baby now. Actually, that baby's probably a year older. Do any of y'all watch her? She's great. As long as you don't call them skins like you used to. Oh my gosh, Ricky. Okay, we'll go with number 4. Okay, there are 3 main types of fiber that are used in knitting, also in crochet: synthetic, animal, and plant. Which of the following is a synthetic fiber commonly used to make yarn? Y'all know this. Is it number 1, Melmac? Y'all remember, I think those were the kind of plates we used to eat off of, like in the 60s or 70s. Bonnie Bay pronounces it like scans. Number 2, cotton. Number 3, mohair. Or number 4, acrylic. Remember, they're asking for the synthetic fiber. They said 3 main types of fiber used in knitting or crochet: synthetic, animal, and plant. But which of the following of the ones I just read out are synthetic or man-made? Is not Melmac an alien? It sounds like one, don't it? Melmac. That might not be what I thought it was, but see lots of number 4s again. Yep. That's two number twos. David said, oh, what a hard question. I know. I should have picked a harder one. Knitting needles. Okay, so I picked number 4 acrylic for that. Number 5, knitting needles can be made at home using dowel rods or chopsticks. True or false? And have any of you ever done that before? You still have one of those plates, Regina? I remember we had some yellow ones that we ate off of forever. But you can't put them in the microwave. Of course, in those days, we didn't have one. Beautiful yarn, beautiful projects, Dina says. You were thinking of the program Alf. I never watched that. Hey, HD. I see trues. Yep. I've done it before. I've made them out of chopsticks before. Okay, next one. So we'll say true for that one. Number 6, name 3 plant fibers that are used to create yarn. Number 1, tomato, loco weed, and maple. Your sister printed out the capelet directions. Good, Dina. I was going to say the capelet that I showed you, the one that's this one, it's also on my community tab also if you're interested in that. Or is it number 2, hemp, cotton, and linen? Or number 3, rattan, wicker, and seagrass? Or number 4, mohair, cashmere, and alpaca? And remember, you're looking for 3 plant fibers that are used in yarn. Julie says bamboo, cotton, and hemp. Here it says hemp, cotton, hemp, cotton, and linen out of the ones here. Cellar dweller, you made extra long double pointed needles by chopping off the ends of the straight needles and filing them to a point. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I see number 2, so we'll pick hemp, cotton, and linen. Now this, y'all are going to die when you hear number 1. Don't take it like I did. Number 7, a small sample of knitting or crochet is known as a number 1, snatch. Moving right along. 2, swatch. 3, hank. 4, swath. Hey, Doris. Rose Cottage. Woo! I know. I thought I would die. Oh, my gosh. Thanks, Freaky, for leaving that one alone. You knew what number 1 was going to be. David, I about died. I thought, should I do this one? Elizabeth Heron's laughing. Yeah, Freaky, it did. Lori, I so hope you feel much better, honey. And Starla. We're going to be praying for you. I don't know, Regina. I don't know. Okay, so we will pick number 2, swatch. Number 8, beginning knitting projects are created with combinations of 2 very simple stitches, knit and purl. When only knit stitches are used, the texture that's created look rugged, ridged, and knobby on both sides and is quite sturdy. This is called the blank stitch. When all your stitches are knit stitches. Okay, is it called number 1, garden stitch, Garden? 2, gridlock. Number 3, girdle. or 4 garter. These are really, really easy. You're going to snatch. Who said that? Missed it. Doggone. Who said that? Oh, Jaxie said it. Why am I not surprised? So I see number 4, lots of people saying blah, 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 Jaxie says. Yeah, number 4, garter. Yep. Okay, number 9, back to knit and purl. When knit and purl stitches are used in alternating sections in the same row, and the pattern is repeating in the following rows, a special stretchy effect is created that you often find on cuffs and hems. What's it called? Number 1, rib stitch. 2, alternate stitch. 3, stretch stitch. 4, repeat stitch. I think they could have come up with some better. Hey, Ariel. Some better wrong questions that are closer. Yeah, rib. You know knit, Regina. I know lots of you don't. Some of these, though, were just about yarn. I was trying to find something that was kind of both. If y'all can direct me to some trivia that has more crochet in it, I'd be glad to do those too. Oh my gosh, Dana's here. I've been missing you so much. Woo! Thank you, Dana. I've been missing you and Dooley. Okay, David's going to leave now, and we will do a raid over to your house shortly. Oh, Dana, hugs. And there's Mama Swift. It's okay, darling. I'm still working on your baby's blanket. It's taking forever because I keep falling asleep on it. I'm so tickled y'all are here. Yay. Thank you. Okay, here's the last one. Number 10. A project made with this stitch pattern has bumps. Oh, I picked rib for that last one, by the way. How you doing, Miss Dana? We pray for you for travel mercies. You and our other truck driving friends, you and Mr. Dooley. Okay, 10. A project made with this stitch pattern has bumps and ridges on the wrong side of the garment and a smooth interlock like this one. I don't know if you can see it that well. On this side, yeah, y'all probably can't see it that well since it's variegated if it were not. But this is the smooth side and this is the bumpy side. Probably can't tell. Anyway, it says alternating rows of knit. So when you knit a row and then you purl a row, what's that called? Number 1, victory stitch. Number 2, yeah, fall for sure. Falling asleep while knitting or crocheting. I'm equal opportunity falling asleep gal. Hey, John Wright. Chopstick, yeah. Victory stitch is number 1. Number 2, sweater stitch. Number 3, stockinette. Number 4, flying V stitch. Yep, the Wonder Twins are together. Jaxie and Mama Swift. Woo! I see stockinette. Yes. Scorched what? Scorched earth. Laura Lee says, remember scorched earth, Dana? I think Dana's doing that challenge. If you've never heard of it before, check out Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. If you don't know what scorched earth is, you don't know anything about knitting, so you're just giggling and answering snatch for. Okay, we're submitting our answers, and oh my gosh, we only have 2 minutes, so I'm going to go over the answers real quick. Number 1. Oh, well, y'all go ahead and put up David's. Thank you, GrannyDee, for putting Dana's link up. And whoever wants their link put up right quick. And do put up David's too. Number 1 was worsted or Aran. That was the number 4 weight. Number 2, the one for socks was fingering weight. Number 3, what we call the yarn is Hanks and Skeins. I've forgotten the other choices. It doesn't put them on the answers. Number 4 was acrylic. They asked for the man-made or synthetic fiber. Number 5 was knitting needles can be made at home using dowel rods or chopsticks. Of course, that's true. It says craftiness knows no boundaries. Many knitters have successfully created their own needles and also hooks, I reckon. Although needles would be easier to do, I think. Laura Lee, gotta come clean on your next video, Dana. Oh my gosh, I gotta say, I'm behind. Number 6, name 3 plant fibers that are used to create yarn, and it was hemp, cotton, and linen. Number 7, the one y'all loved, it was not snatch. In fact, it was swatch. Number 8, when all the stitches are knit stitches, that's called garter. Double D is in the house. Yeah. Driver and doggy, Chaxie says. And back to knit and purl, when you've got knit and purls in the same row in a certain pattern, that's rib stitch. This is often found on cuffs and hems. And the last one was when you knit a row and then purl a row, that is stockinette. Thank you, Dina, on the prayers. Thank you so much. There's Miguel. Have I missed you this whole time? And Brenda. Okay. Oh, we're late. Let's go on over. I'll boop us out of here. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll be back on Friday. See you over at David's, I hope. Do we have David's? And don't forget about Blingo, getting your numbers to V. She's got her thing up there. GrannyDee's got Brenda's link up there. AJ's got his link up there. Takes about a day for this chat to come back up. I hate it takes so long. Okay, go ahead and click on David's, and I'll see you over there after a wee break. Boop, bitty, boop, boop. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Boop, boop.